All right, come into the room, please. I'm gonna be really quick. So if you come into the room or not, I don't care. I don't care. I just feel like I have some things that I want to say and that I want to talk about. That's been on my mind. So yeah. Um, I guess I want to ask y'all the question of just about Black sisterhood, right? I mean, the question being, do Black women, hi Alexi, come into the room. The question being, do women have a sisterhood? Do Black women have a sisterhood? Um, Increasingly it doesn't look like it, right? Um, I feel like people just don't care about other people, okay, in general. And I don't know, that's, it is what it is. But what I wanted to talk about specifically, right, was something that happened to me on a different app, an audio app. I'll call it CH because God knows what words you can use or whatnot. Okay, so and it was basically just a moment where I felt like um I wasn't allowed to be in a safe space for myself because of the selfishness and ignorance of someone else, right? And God, okay, thank you, computer. And I'm the kind of person that when things happen, I think about my accountability always in the situation. And I think, what can I do to ensure that this doesn't happen again, or that this, happens better, next time. And the only thing that I could think of was just to not really have been in that particular space at that particular time at all, which you never know if something can happen or not. But basically, I'm in a room on the audio app CH, and I'm trying to have a discussion about the topic of divesting, I guess, if you will, and interracial marriage. And then a younger woman comes into the room and she's like, you're all being anti, Black men. And somebody mentioned something about school and you're privileged. And I knew immediately she was talking about me because I'm the person that mentioned something about school. And so I was like, please don't put onto me this like idea. I'm not anti anyone, because that would mean that I care enough, first off, and I don't. I focus on myself. Two, I know I didn't say anything about Black men at all. So, and me talking about how my schooling led me to want to have a better life for myself was pointing out that I do have educational privilege over the people from where I live. But you're having a soundbite, you don't have a lot of time to speak, right? And she just came in the room like and you're not gonna, one thing I don't tolerate on this channel, like I don't care, you're not going to mischaracterize what I'm saying and what I'm doing. Um, I'm not going to argue with a bunch of avatars. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that bothered me about that probably most was that afterwards there were like some younger girls, and I'll say that they're younger because they put like 22 in their social media like profile, right? They'll put like 22, right? And oh, hi Parker Schools. Exactly, Queen. And exactly. And so and my thing was that the moderators of this room were older women, right? And they're older than me. And so I just felt like this is a room where clearly the women are more experienced. So if you're going to be 20 and enter a space, why not listen just a little before you speak, right? So, yeah. And then, the little girls coming at me on Twitter. I mean, that kind of stuff is crazy to me, because ain't y'all the same ones that be talking about we're being mischaracterized as aggressive and as bullies, and we're not. How are you going to try to come at me? I'm the least problematic person on YouTube. I'm the least problematic person in social media history. I mean, I just literally, it doesn't make any sense. It is what it is. This is why people continue to leave this sector, this space, because it's not a safe space. And there is no sisterhood, and other women have spoken on that. And what they've told you is they're not going to give you their time and their effort and their energy anymore. And so nobody's giving you that. But yet and still we hear girls saying, hey, I don't have it. I didn't have it. I don't have it. So I guess y'all can go to Kitten Scamiels and he'll teach you the way. And, I'll hear women all the time on social media in various sectors and spaces. And the rhetoric is all of the problems with this community are because of Black women. And you're just sitting there, just listening to people, what I'm saying, just talk about you. Like, meanwhile, if women are talking about street harassment and the hypersexualization of Black women, right? It's, I didn't do nothing. I'm a good guy. I didn't see nothing. My dad didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bruh, but this isn't about you. I don't think that a sisterhood is possible to have because, like I said, I think that when you're struggling and life is hard, that's why the older I get, I swear to God, I have empathy for you because I'm a Hayoka. That's why I keep trying to tell you, I'm a Hayoka. So you don't want to with me. I'm not on here being fake and phony. So for these girls to talk about saying, why you were so rude? Why you were so mean to that girl? What do you mean, why was I so mean to her? She came in and said, you're being anti this. No, I'm not. I'm not. How does that mean? What happened? What's going on? Y'all live in a twilight zone? I'm pretty sure I have a loud, clear voice. I never came into this space talking about some boop boop be doo. Okay, I'm not on some boop boop be doo. I keep telling y'all that. I'm not, but I'm not on. I don't have to boop boop be doo. I don't have to boop boop be doo. Okay, I don't. So why would you think that you could come at me twisted and sideways and I would respond to you like I'm your nana or something? I'm not your nana. It's a lot of women on here asking for a lot of emotional support in the wrong places. I've told you in a million videos, starts with self. Okay? I'm gonna be honest for that young girl. Like, yes, did I speak loud and clear and firm? Yes, I did. You're not going to mischaracterize me. That's not something I allow. I don't think that's being mean to her. But as you get older, you begin to learn. Amen? A lot of y'all don't want to learn. A lot of y'all learning's over. These little girls gonna come at me talking about something. What would your student think if they knew their teacher was yelling at and being mean to? What are you talking about? Who cares? What are you talking about? Do you think your teacher cared about what your opinion was? We have a job to do. I teach whether a kid likes me or not, and I don't have to. All right, so let's get that clear. You'll never cost me a job, boo. The fuck? So y'all on here, y'all got nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. And then you're trying to find people who got something for themselves. You'll never make me lose nothing at all. This YouTube don't pay not one bill. Not one bill. It's not one bill. Not one bill. In fact, that's why I'm going to keep encouraging y'all to come to Patreon and subscribe to Patreon. The content over there is better. It's more specified towards what, women want to talk about, and not just like general YouTube things. And, nothing's been on money grab thing for me. I'm an empath. I'm a Hayoka. Look it up. You don't know what it is? Look it up. Okay? I'm a Hayoka. I don't do on some money. I cannot talk freely in this space. Little nugget heads coming in my social media. Tell us, do y'all still dance now? Go ahead and tell them. Let's see what kind of interaction y'all have. Because I know my students would not want some random girls coming at them. Y'all always trying to destroy somebody. You're your own worst enemy. Oh, they say I'm aggressive. They say I'm mean. They say I'm a bully. What are you doing? You can't take a note? Y'all above taking a note? That's why y'all all here asking a million questions now about how to get a man. Easiest thing in the world to get is a man. Come on now. Hi, Shaka. I'm not sure who you were before. Competing with me? What are y'all like? Come on. And it's not even so much competing too. It's just like you're not happy for somebody. That's why everybody's got to leave. You're not happy for your fellow woman, person, people, whatever. And I don't like that because I don't do that. I'm happy for people. Okay? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Alexi. And even still, you see, I'm not coming on here being like, y'all do this and y'all do that. Y'all look like this. And I'm not gonna downplay the women that I identify with. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. It don't make no sense to me. But I'd be lying if I said I would pray for you. I don't have to pray for you. Didn't I tell y'all get to a closet? Get to a closet. All right? And pray. You pray for me? I pray for my subscribers. You understand? I'm here for me and mines. That's me and my subbies, baby. That's me and the Steelies. I don't know about y'all little girls coming at me on Twitter. Huh? You scaring me. What's going on? Then you'll say, oh, they say we scary. You are scary. What are you doing? You're scary. That was very scary for me. For me to tell a younger girl, you need to listen before you speak. Look, I'm not Monique. I'm not Monique. You're not gonna get I love you, baby. You ain't my babies. I don't know y'all. All right? Are you a subscriber? Then poof. Bye. I don't care about you. Exactly. She came soaring in the room. Like Supergirl. She's like, I was like, relax. We up in here giving introductions. I'm like, hi, my name is. She's like, you're doing too much. You're going after the men. I'm like, what? What is you talking about? Dears, my reputation speaks for itself. The truth of the matter is, the Pick Misha community, because there is a Pick Misha community. The Pick Misha community has a stronger sisterhood than the divested community. All right. And I think a large part of that is because, being a Pick Misha is very clearly defined, right? Very clearly defined. They know who they are, right? And, the divested world has always been a bit more liberal. People are going in and out, fence straddling and jumping, hopping over the fence, or this fence and that fence, right? Everyone's got their different opinions about what they feel being divested is and all about, right? And as I've always told you guys, for me, it's a mentality. Like I said, I don't sit up in oh wow, thank you, Ikenna. Very nice of you. I don't sit up on social media They got a stronger sisterhood, y'all. Hey, whatever it means to you. But to me, that's scary. Because they got a stronger sisterhood. They'll get together. They be on lives together. They be sitting up there like the Brady Bunch. Like, da-da-da-da-da-da. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And I don't see where is the love, the love, the love? Where's the love? I don't see it. And it's like, why? Why wouldn't there be love if all these women are coming to an understanding about improving their lives? I always support other women. That's one of the reasons, I'll be honest, that's one of the reasons my husband loves me. I'm gonna be honest. My husband loves it. Oh my God, he's like, it's so incredible how even though you never get it back the way you give it, you just always care about other people and you always show other women love. I've never seen you be jealous I've never been jealous about Nan. Not Nan. You don't know Nan? Nope. Nope. All right? Not Nan. Why? Because I believe you can manifest anything you want. I believe that. And when you believe that, people will come after you. I'm not going to be sitting here believing that and then being like, I don't know why people, don't like me. Oh, they won't like you when you take power and control of your life. And that's very sad. It's very sad. Again, like I said, somebody got to pray for you. I don't know who's going to be. I got to pray for enough people. I got to pray for my family, friends, my steelies. I don't have time to pray for random articles on Twitter. All right? What? Okay, now, come on now. I don't do that manosphere stuff, okay? I don't do it. Well, I said, we're veggies over here. I don't like beef because, one, I wouldn't mind debating anybody. If you pay me for appearance fee, that's not a problem. But, it's like, my husband doesn't like when I'm upset and riled up for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of women will talk about being submissive and I live it. I live it. We are living. I'm not single. All right. Abundance. Absolutely. And I'm hoping and praying that you get it too. Um, I don't know. I'm like, I hate going in. It's hard for me because, and you know what? Even wherever that girl is, I wish her well. I really do. I don't know if her friends knew. I don't know if she knows her friends, like, we're going to start messaging me on Twitter. But I would never try to hurt anyone's feelings unless it was clear I was trying to hurt someone's feelings, which also happens, right? But I certainly wasn't trying to, hurt her feelings, and but it's like at the same time, I'm not going to coddle your feelings when I have to take care of mine. You got to move smarter. That's all. No, I don't put other people before me. Sorry, I'm a new kind of black girl. I don't put other people before me. No. You came in, you misspoke, you mischaracterized, you were accusatory, you were incorrect. I set the record straight. I set you straight the way you should have been set straight because you're young and you weren't listening. You didn't get the whole story. Wish you well. Please don't have your friends messaging me on social media. I'm not here to play with y'all. I'm not one of y'all little friends. And more so than it bothering me, because I'll block all day. That's not a problem. But more so than it bothering me is what it shows me about you. Not the girl who, the girl that spoke to me in the CH room, and these girls that were like, why would you mean to her? Right? It's like, why would you think somebody would respond to you with kindness when you're coming loud and bold and incorrect? What is it about you that makes you think that you can do that? All right, I gotta get ready to go. We got to make some burgers for dinner. And then too, what offended me was I had to explain myself to someone who hasn't done any work. I had to explain myself, right? That I'm not anti anyone because I do this, and that. And it's like, my actions speak for themselves. But y'all want to threaten me talking about what would your students think? Go tell on the rooftop. It's not a job. It's not a hobby. It's not nothing that I've ever done since I've been married that paid not one bill. That paid not one bill from where I'm living. I'm not dependent on a job. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. And everyone else that has a job and a career is sitting in the back watching people struggle and fail and ain't trying to give no help. You push everyone away. You push people away that are trying to help you. And then you want to talk about what you don't have, what you weren't told. When you don't stop to listen, when you don't show anybody respect, just came in, what were you thinking you were going to accomplish? A room with hundreds of people in it. You going to change their minds? They're here to listen to a completely different message. You're going to change their minds coming in, being accusatory? And, it's like, really, it's like, why was there a response as if, and I'm probably going to put this video on private, y'all. This video is going to be just for Patreon after this. Why was there a response as if I was doing something uncouth and setting her straight at all? Why was that ever in question? She should never have even been allowed to speak when she came in accusatory, because she threw the topic off. It was inappropriate. It was unnecessary. Exactly. Look, y'all can have all of this. I'm not trying to make a name or a living off of helping women move better in life. I'm not. If you move better in life and it was because of something I did, guess what? You don't have to say it. You can just move better in life. I don't need the credit. I don't. I'm genuinely just trying to help out. Why? As I keep saying, I'm a Hyoka. Look it up. All right. 1, 2, I'm the second oldest of 5 kids. I just have a giving nature. And I give far more than I receive in this space in terms of any type of payback for me. You know what I'm saying? The only payback I get is the interaction that I have with my steelies. And I swear to God. I'm not gonna lie about it. I don't get anything in. No, I don't. I mean, the chump change that I get doesn't cover production. It doesn't cover production. All right, that's one of the reasons why I like making videos for Patreon more, because I can actually talk about the things that matter and communicate better over there. But yeah, and I don't have all the restrictions that I have over here with people. There's something about ingesting content for free, just ingesting free content. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, if something matters to you, you don't mind putting a little money on it. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I said, it doesn't matter to me. You can do it or not. But what I'm saying is, because of the freeness of this platform, it brings insidious nature. And free platforms do that in general, is what I've noticed. Obviously, on Patreon, everyone's a lot nicer. And that's my style. I like nice people. Okay. One of the things that I found bizarre was that the girl, I had to defend myself and say, I grew up poor. I'm not looking down on anyone. I grew up in abject poverty. A lot of y'all be like, I grew up poor. I didn't get to have everything I wanted. That's not how I grew up. And for these little girls that came at me in my mentions on Twitter to be like, oh, why are you unloading your trauma on her? You think I'm unloading my trauma on her because I spoke in a loud voice? I see a lot of foolishness on this platform. I see a lot of craziness. I've seen a lot of tears. I've seen a lot of yelling. I'm speaking loudly. You're not going to pretend like I'm the most ratchet thing to come to this platform. What a joke. And when I told the girl, like, I grew up in the foster care system. Oh, that's not nice, Farah. These are pictures from Afropunk. So I got them from the Afropunk Festival years ago, and I wanted to support the artist who is a Black person. I support Black art. But see, that's exactly what I'm talking about, right? Is that like I don't speak like that about people. I don't have a resentment or bitterness or anger towards, and they come to my channel. They're very rude a lot of times. There's a lot of dusties that will come, but I'm not gonna pretend that I'm not gonna match their angry, bitter energy because I'm happy with my life and what I've got going on. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I said, this is not a trauma bonding channel. This is a healing channel. If at some point, I swear to God, I'm sorry, ladies, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. If at some point you can't get over these, then you don't have a chance. You're going to be stuck forever, letting somebody have a hold on you. You know what I'm saying? That goes for anybody that's hurt you in the past, racist people, whatever it is. I've been hurt and disrespected and all that shit a lot. And if I kept talking about it, like y'all would be like, what the hell? Move along, right? Get that off the screen. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I will conclude with this. I have a lot more to say, but I'm good on it. I'm good on it. I think I got the message out pretty clearly. But I will say this. You're not going to get a high quality, high value man and you're angry and bitter and you're talking about how much these dudes didn't do this, and that. No one that has a high quality man is doing that. No one. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry that none of these people that encourage you to do that has told y'all that. Okay. But I've been around high quality, high value, excellent men of character of all different races and ethnicities. They don't want to hear that. You would scare the hell out of them. Now, of course, you can do it whatever you want. But my point is, like, why don't you come to my channel a little bit more and listen to my videos? I'm all about healing. Okay. Yes, I had to deal with a lot of shit growing up, but it's like I've had to deal with a whole lot of shit my whole life. I don't know how to make it clear to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't. That's why I said that young girl needed to listen. It reminds me of the situation with the Bali girls, the girls that were deported in Bali. It's like those are learning pains, right? Part of learning and growing is listening and keeping your mouth shut and not trying to floss on everything and nobody can't tell you nothing, right? You can manifest anything you want for your life. Absolutely, Queen. I don't care about nobody that don't care about me. I don't. And that's what I'm going to conclude and wrap it up with, right? Is that if you will notice on my channel, I don't talk about nobody. I don't talk about nobody. I don't. Why? Because I have my own stuff to worry about. I have my own goals to worry about. That's all I care about. It don't matter if you like to talk about, hey, we all like to talk about, I'll talk about kid and scam mules. I'll talk about the latest celebrity, this and that, right? But it's like the majority of your time, the person that you should be talking about the most is yourself. Oh, but then you'll say, nobody told me, so I got to go to Kid and Scam Mules and I got to have him tell me it while he's degrading me and being opportunistic, knowing that people love to, downgrade Black women, right? I can only listen to him say it. When I'm sitting here telling you, I'm telling you it right now. Work out, eat healthy. And if you're thinking about yourself instead of this YouTuber, this blogger, this cousin, this what? Out of sight, out of mind. I swear to God, if we know each other and we don't speak, I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know who you are. I don't think about you. You don't exist. When I come off this YouTube stuff, that's it. It doesn't continue on for me. It ends here when I shut the lid. And then I go back to thinking about what I got to do for the goals that I want to achieve. So I really hope that, you know, you guys, and please like the video if you're in the room. Please, like I said, that's what I'm talking about. Supporting each other, right? But y'all support somebody that was born rich, grew up rich, and supported. Then you're like, oh my God, how does she do it? She grew up rich. She was supported. Support people that grew up like you. That's what I'm talking about. There's that sisterhood-ish. Y'all don't want to do that. And of course, I'm not talking to y'all. I'm not talking to my steelies when I say y'all. Absolutely, Jenny. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, honestly, like my most popular videos on this channel don't have anything to do with Blackistan. And that's why I told you I'm not talking about Blackistan after February. So this is after February. And this is, like I said, I'm moving forward. When I say I'm not talking about Blackistan issues, that means that we're not going to have conversations about colorism and you tell me it works both ways. That's a Blackistan narrative. That's a Blackistan narrative. Nowhere else in the world does colorism work both ways. It works towards, it's discriminatory towards darker skinned individuals of an ethnic group. So we won't be having conversations over here like that. Okay. We're also not going to be having conversations where anyone feels like they're, you know, not being treated right, because I'm all about everyone feeling the way that, you know, you treat people how you want to be treated. It's just really that simple. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate it. Yeah, you know, the more that you invest in yourself, the less time you have to think about other people. If you're mean and bitter, men don't like that. You're not going to get a guy. That's why they're always choosing these girls that are like light and fluffy, like guys like that. You know, they don't like some girl that's like, oh, look at her. What is she doing? Why is she doing that? Why is she doing, like, why are you bothering about what somebody else is doing? I could care less. As long as you're not hurting anyone else. And as long as you're not bothering me. That's all I care about. You know, but yeah, like I said, I had a lot more to say to y'all, but the reason I wanted to talk about that video, I'm sorry, the reason I wanted to talk about this issue, topic, or whatever, is because I had several women contact me. So it was one of those things where I was just going to be like, whatever, like I always do, because I'm like, whatever, you can't control people. People are crazy. People do what they do. But I had several women reach out to me and say, you know, thank you for speaking up. And, you know, that younger girl was in the wrong. She was accusatory. She should have listened to you. And, you know, that should have been a safe space for you. You shouldn't have had to feel like you had to respond about your trauma in that situation at all. And so, while it might not be a sisterhood, I think that there are good people out there. And there's good women out there. I'm not going to give up on, and as I said, I know a lot of people do be giving up on y'all. Look, I'm not your Prince Charming. I'm not going to be fighting for you like that. At some point, you have to understand that you have to fight for yourself. And that's what I'm here to remind you about. I'm here to remind you about that. Is that at some point, you got to fight for yourself. At some point, you got to think for yourself. A lot of y'all are all about, how can other people think for me so I don't have to deal with the reality of this situation? So, yeah, like I said, I hope your mama, your grandmama praying for you. Any women that, are just really angry and bitter and not happy for other women, and try to bring other women down for no reason, you have bigger fish to fry. I don't care about you. So if you coming after me when I don't care about you, the math is not mathing. It don't add up. Focus your energy on what matters, And like I said, for me, I focus on me and mine. If it's not my family, my friends, my community, my colleagues, my steelies, I don't care about, because like I said, I'm Hayoka empath. I'm an empath, but I'm a Hayoka empath. All right. Look it up. Look it up. The Hayoka empath. We do things differently. That's all. Like, yes, we feel empathy for people very strongly. We care, but we also care about ourselves. So what do? There can only be one, right? Yeah, I'm gonna say, stop pushing people away that are trying to help y'all out. And like I said, again, this is not to my top tier steelies. These are not to my steely squad at all. But this is to women like the women that thought they were going to come at me twisted on social media. I'm not like the rest of these on here. You're not going to make me lose a job. You're not going to make me fumble a bag. I've come too far. So don't try to play with me. It's just that simple. A lot of people have consistently told y'all that, right? That like, you're focused on the wrong things. And the reality is, most women who know these things, they're not trying to help anyone else out. The reason I'm trying to help other people out with the purple print is because I genuinely feel like, why not share the knowledge? It's like, yeah, I had to learn it the hard way. When people have to learn things the hard way, they're not trying to share that knowledge. But the reason I'm trying to share it is because I'm like, I think it's hilarious that people try to gatekeep, how to get a good man. No, I'm not going to gatekeep how to get a good man. Y'all want to gatekeep? There's a ton of things you can gatekeep. I'm not going to gatekeep how to get a good man. If I know the secret, I'm gonna help some people out that want to know. But again, I'm on here doing a lot of things. Like I said, my top videos are nothing to do with this kind of stuff. I'm helping people in a plethora of ways. So I'm not on here trying to compete with your favorite guru. Yeah. Y'all can have that. I know higher people. I'm doing higher things. I'm at a higher place. All right. Don't come at me sideways the way you come at a lot of these other, because I'm not here for it. Now, see, if I was to go to your social media and find the one picture of you that you didn't want nobody to see, avatar, and I post it on my channel, then your feelings would be hurt. Oh, then it'll be wrong. But you coming in my mentions trying to give me a bad time. Why would you think that somebody's going to respond to your hostility with compassion? Something's missing. You weren't compassionate, but you expect compassion. And I hear a lot of this when y'all be talking about these relationships as well. I hear a lot of like wanting a man to have compassion for you, but you feel kind of soulless and empty. Like you don't have a lot of compassion. A man like a passionate woman. So you can sit there and try to come at me twisted on some, why are you responding to her with so much passion? Because, baby, it's winning for me. It works for me, baby. The passion works, booze. Passionate, but respectful. All right? Got to know the difference. Y'all got to listen sometimes. Don't come into every space. Yeah. You talking. That's what these dudes trying to tell you. They'll be sitting up there telling you, a man, I heard in one CH audio room, the dude was saying, and of course he was saying it, men like this and that, the way that they be yelling and screaming, like, oh my God, I'm not used to that in my home. But anyways, he was saying, basically men would prefer you lie to them. They would prefer you lie to them and encourage them with your lies. Okay. And the girl was like, oh my God, she could not believe it. She's like, what? It's true, boo. It's true. Men would rather you lie and encourage them, like be like, oh my gosh, you're so strong, you're so amazing, you're so whatever. Then you'd be like, you need to fix this, and that. Surprise, surprise. That's what men would prefer, right? That is the truth. It doesn't mean you have to do that all the time, but the bottom line is, right? The girl wasn't listening. She's like, oh, what? But that's the reality, though. He's telling you what they want. Now, you can do it to varying degrees. I don't care what the average dude says men want. But if you're trying to get the average dude, maybe you should care. All right, anyways, I gotta go. Hi, Naya. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Naya. It's very nice of you. Like I said, I'm not trying to come at y'all too hard. A lot of people will cuss y'all out and stuff. Of course, like I said, I don't even know if this message is even going to go to the people that it should go to. Because honestly, only people I want on my channel are people that are nice, people that are here for my content. Okay? I don't want negative people around me. So, and you can ask anybody that knows me personally. I don't want negative people around me, and I won't have them there. You see, I live in a gated community. You can't get to the gate. You'll never pull up on me. You can't get to the gate. All right? When you divest, you move a little different. You move a little different. And when you move different, people don't like you. It is what it is. So thanks for listening, guys. I really appreciate it. I'll keep this video up for a little bit, but like I said, I'm probably going to take it down and put it on Patreon. And don't forget to check out Patreon. Like, comment, subscribe to this video, please. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate everybody watching. Thanks for letting me vent a little. I think everyone is entitled to vent. But like, you're not going to come at me on some, oh my God, it was scandalous because I was speaking like this. Stop. And the girl go talk about some, when I had to say, I grew up in the crack cocaine epidemic. So I've come a long way to be able to say I'm proud of what I have. She's like, I grew up in the crack cocaine epidemic too. You grew up in the crack cocaine epidemic, but you trying to tell me that my voice is too loud for you? It's too much? Somebody's lying. Somebody's lying. and it was a conversation that, I feel like, Black people talk, they get loud, they get passionate. I haven't done half the shit that a lot of these people have done on here for some clicks and views. And won't. And won't. Because I don't have to. That's not my style. Honestly, when I start to work more in the industry, as a writer, as an actor, etc., I'm not going to be able to make these videos as much. So this was something that I really wanted to get done. Because I don't like the way that they have all these spaces where Black women will be in the space and they'll be talking about their trauma, and then a bunch of pick-me's and dusties are telling them that it's all their fault. I don't like that. I think it's very negative for young Black women to hear. And when they do hear it, what do? Come at people like me for no reason. It's like, be mad at your daddy. The hell? And sometimes I'll be listening to these rooms, and it's hundreds of people in there talking, but none of them are related. It's like we can't even talk about these issues with our own family. We can't talk about these issues with our own family. And y'all think we're going to come to some grand consensus on any other scale? And I tried talking about these issues with family and friends, etc. I only have certain friends that, really can relate or understand, or, but I feel like my friends are willing to talk about it. But with family, it was like, so how are we going to unite as a community, as a collective? How are we going to come to any basic understanding? When you talk to Black cops, they're saying, oh, well, it's not our fault. They have no accountability. They talking about Black on Black crime. When you tell the men about the over objectification of Black women, they have no accountability. They're talking about WAP. Are you kidding me? I had students telling me that grown adult men were at the library hitting on them. These girls were 14. They were in middle school. These girls were 12, 13, 14 years old. Grown men are hitting on them. Guess what? That was years ago. Wasn't no WAP. But they stay having some reason to blame the women and children, right? You're in a community of colorists who want to blame the women and children for everything. You're in trouble. You're in trouble. If you're going to be in that type of environment and have no accountability and do no work and don't do healing work. I don't know how y'all can be around people who are telling you that you're the reason why everything is bad, and telling you that they don't like you and don't respect you, don't care about you, with their rhetoric and their action and their behavior. I don't know how you guys do it. But yeah. Thanks for watching. If y'all see, like I said, I'm not worried about that kind of ish. My reputation speaks for itself. I have a little under 300 videos, and almost all of them are about empowering ourselves as a people. So you're not going to threaten me with shit, because you have nothing to lose. People with nothing to lose get online and try to destroy the lives of people that they think have something to lose. That's crazy. If you put half that energy into yourself, you might be somewhere near where you want to be in life. But yeah, make no mistake about it. If you come at me twisted, I'm going to correct you. I'm going to be passionate about the work that I've put in for my people and my community and for these children that wasn't put in for me. I'm going to be passionate about that. I have a right. You got people out here passionate about being stigmatized. You got people on here passionate because some guy didn't return the sentiment. I could care less. You got me fucked up. All right? I always wanted to say that. I've said it. All right? Don't think everybody's on here trying to kiss your ass, trying to coddle you and give you that love that you always needed. Better start loving yourself. You can't bully people to love you. Okay. I'm serious. I'm gonna go now. I feel good. I feel good that I've talked this out with somebody. Okay. It's just, yeah, it just shows that there's a lot more work to be done. Self-work, the self-work that we don't want to talk about. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. Work on yourself and stop worrying about what other people do. All right? So start there. Please like the video, share the video. I'm going to go eat some burgers. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it.